Is he really gone this time? You think he is? You don't know? Don't care? Okay. Hello, everybody. I'm Mrs. Q, and welcome to my YouTube channel. First of all, I'd like to thank all my subscribers. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. That means you like my videos. And if you like my videos and haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting on? Click the subscribe button and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can get more of me, Mrs. Q, and my silent co-host, CJ. CJ, say hi. Ain't he a mess? All right. So today, I have one of my favorite candles from Bath and Body Works or Whiteborn, Endless Weekend. And while people are coming in, I'm going to light it in celebration of the tribe's third birthday. Yay! Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. CJ like, what is that? Oh, okay. I burn candles all the time, but he's never seen one up close and personal. So he's like, what the heck is that? It's a candle, CJ. We're celebrating the inception of the tribe. Yay! Today, 3 years ago, the tribe had its first gathering in Chicago. I wasn't able to go. I mean, my tribe birthday is in December, but hey, it's okay. I'm still, you know. So I want to wish all of my tribe sisters and handbag community a happy third tribe birthday. Yay! I hope everybody is having a good day today. As y'all can see over there, it's my bag of the day. Still rocking the Coach crossbody with rivets. We still rocking it. Okay, so CJ gonna keep going off the place, so we just gonna come back over here, and we gonna get comfortable. Well, I'm gonna get comfortable so we can talk about what we came to talk about. All right, so let me see. Let's do the roll call. Do the roll call. CJ, we're gonna do the roll call. Do the roll call. Hey, do the roll call. Okay, soon as... No, that's not what I want to do. Oh, gosh. Me and this phone. It's been doing some kind of update today. It's done it 3 times today already, and I'm sick of it. But we're going to float on. Doom, 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 doom. Float on, float on. Yeah. Float, float, float on. All right. Hey, Sissy Brina 1971. Hey, Sissy Phenomenal Personality. Hi, Miss Angie. Hi, Chloe 007. Hi, Carla Longbeam. Hi, Ingrid Scott. Hi, Diana Samuels. Hi, Suzette Leo. Nice to see you. Hi, Rosalind Ellis. Hi, DJ King. Hi, Karen Underwood. Nice to see you. Oh, my goodness. Hi, I'm Purse Happy, too. First of all, I want to say congratulations to all the grads and all the people who have graduates. Okay? You know, dun, 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 dun. That's Pomp Circumstance. Anyway, it is graduation season, honey. When you open up social media, you see graduations, caps and gowns flying left and right, honey. And if it's a college graduation, the Greeks are out Yes, hunty. The alphas, the omegas. Shout out to Mr. Q. The deltas, the sigmas, the zetas, the AKA Sigma Gamma Rho, Hunty, they just out. All of them, they just out. And they are showing out, Hunty. What? If you don't know, there's this group on Instagram called Watch the Yard. Oh, you can get your HBCU life on there, okay? I love seeing them hopping, stroll, and all that good stuff. Yes, Hunty, yes. No, I am not a member of a sorority. I don't think it's gonna happen for me. It just hasn't been the right time, right place, whatever. But anyway, nice to see everybody. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day so far. Hi, Sissy Carmen Hawkins. Hope everybody is having a wonderful day. And don't forget, it's the tribe birthday. Happy birthday to you. Hi, Bags of Love. Thanks for joining. Okay, y'all. So I'm here on time. Thank God for small favors. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations, Sonja. I want to pledge a grad chapter. So far, I have not found the right one. I mean, if I was in Houston, it would be a wrap. Because there's only two on my radar. My first choice is Delta Sigma Theta Incorporated. And my second choice is Zeta Phi Beta. You know what I'm saying? Let me stop. I'm not Greek, so we're not gonna do that. Okay, so those are my two choices. And I have family that are both. I don't have any AKAs in my family. I don't have any Sigma Gamma Rhos in my family. That's all I have. You either a Delta or a Zeta. For real, for real. I am so serious. That's all my family is for as sorors. That's it. Zetas and Deltas. My number one choice has always been Delta. And of course, you know, Zeta was my number two because blue is my favorite color. But I like what they do in the community. So, if I get a chance, now I won't lie, I did have a chance to join the AKA grad chapter, but that's not where my heart is. You should do it because you want to and you want to do some good, not just because you want to be in a Greek organization. So that's why, no, I'm not just going to join anybody's Sora. But yeah. So anyway, one day. Okay, so hi OG Cherie. But yes, if you want to see some good hopping, strolling, I love seeing their cross videos. Oh my gosh. Oh, Carmen say Delta AK for me. Carmen, I can see you, girl. I can see you. So maybe one day, I'm going to join the grad chapter. I just don't know when that is. Hey, when it's the right time, it's the right time. But right now, I guess it's just not the right time. Anyway, so let's get this thing started. I hope I've spoken to everybody that is here. Thank you for coming and being on time. But let's get started, shall we? Okay, so as many of you already know, hi Yvette Bryant, as many of you already know, I had an accident not too long ago. It's been, I think, almost a month now. I can't remember. I'm just tired of thinking about it. So, one of the things that a lot of people don't know is the insurance companies lately have been tolling out cars and giving you the blue book value for them rather than fix them, and you may have problems later on. That's one of the reasons I was told. My deputy director tried to prepare me, but honey, you couldn't tell me nothing because the way they was talking was like they was gonna fix my car, and Mrs. Q was gonna be back on the road, honey. We was gonna be no, no. Especially depending on what type of car you have, how old it is, and how many miles it has on it. And don't forget the condition. Okay, the condition of my car was immaculate. No dings, no dents, no scrapes, no scratches, no chips. Honey, the carpet's still clean. Everything still looked like it did when I first bought it. Immaculate condition. Even the person that looked at my vehicle to give me the value of the vehicle was saying how good it looked. He couldn't believe it. My car was a 2009. It had, I think, 86,000 miles on it, which is good for a 2009. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm thinking just a little body work, you know, and if the damage to your vehicle, make note number one, if the damage to your vehicle is 70% value of your vehicle, meaning your vehicle is worth $100,000. Let's just say $100,000, and it's gonna cost $70,000 to fix your car. That's 70%. They're gonna total your car out. Value of my vehicle, just the body work, was 70% of the total value of the vehicle. For real, in top condition. That's just the body work. We ain't even got under the hood in the engine, because my radiator was gone. My car was leaking oil. Yes. So, yeah. Let's have a moment for Mrs. Q, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, I cried, y'all. Devontae, please come close this door, son.
Sorry.
I do not feel like fighting flies today. Okay, so Mrs. Q is gone, y'all. She gone to the dealership in the sky. So that left me without a vehicle. Van gone, car gone. So now it's like, okay, you gotta get a new vehicle. I wasn't prepared for it. My car was paid for. Nobody wants a new bill, a new car note. That's what I was looking toward. I was like, okay. So anyway, so first thing, these are just a few tips that I found that will be helpful for you. Because I'm going to tell you right now, it drove me so batty, I had to call in Mr. Q to take over because I was just done. When I say done, okay. So, this is the first thing you need to do after you get your rental car or whatever it is you might have a spare car. We had a spare car. I had to drive my husband's Wrangler. He still has his truck, so he had to go back to the truck. So it wasn't no issues. Honey, the first thing you need to do is figure out what type of vehicle you want. That's number one. Number one, figure out what type of vehicle you want. Now, my unicorn vehicle was a Jeep Grand Cherokee. I've always wanted a Jeep Grand Cherokee since 2003 when we came back from Germany and they gave us a Jeep Grand Cherokee because they didn't have the van that they were supposed to have for us. I mean, can you imagine coming off a plane with 8 suitcases? There was 2 bags per person. There was 4 of us. 8 suitcases? You can't fit us in no coupe. You can't fit us in no itty bitty car. You can't fit us in no full-size car. I have 8 suitcases. I need a van or a big SUV. So they gave us a Jeep, and I loved it. You couldn't tell me nothing about a Jeep. I just knew I was going to get a Jeep. Well, at the time when it was time for me to get a new vehicle, I could not afford the Jeep. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with you can't afford it. If you can't afford it, you can't afford it. Don't go around being car poor. You know what I'm saying? House poor, bag poor. Don't do it. Okay, you got to make sure you can be able to take care of your immediates, the things that you need to live. You know what I'm saying? So, oh, you had a 99? Man, I wanted a Jeep so bad. I love Jeep. I have always loved the Jeep. I didn't care if it was a Wrangler or the Grand Cherokee is the unicorn, but I was gonna take what I could get. I didn't care. So that's the first thing. Decide what vehicle you want. Okay. Second thing, decide what features you want in that vehicle. Okay. And the reason I say that is if you're used to something and you downgrade, you're gonna be miserable the whole time you every time you think about it, you're gonna be fussing and cussing. I'm telling you. I'm so for real. Okay? So with my car, I was used to certain features. Some of them I didn't care for. I'm gonna tell you like this here. That car was a 2009. It's 2021. There was still some features on that car I did not use. For real, for real. Still some features on that car I did not use. However, there was some I used faithfully, and I had to have them. Non-negotiable. Deal breakers. When I say deal breakers, deal breakers. One of those deal breakers was heating and cooling seats. Honey, I live in Texas. It gets hot. I have personal summers, okay? Some of y'all out there have them too, but I'm just going to tell it like it is. I have personal summers, okay? I need to be able to cool off sometimes because a lot of times where we go in Texas is the country, nothing but sun and woods. That's it. Sun and woods. You lucky if you can find a bunch of shade, but sometimes you just can't, okay? So cool heating and cooling seats for the front is a must. I don't care about the back. I know that might sound wrong, but let me tell you something. I don't have children. I have young men in my house. They grown, okay? I ain't worried about them riding. They got their own way of transport. I'm talking about me. I'm in the driver's seat, honey, okay? So that's all I'm caring about. Maybe the passenger, because I know sometimes Mr. Q gonna have to drive, and that means I gotta be over there on the side, okay? So that's number one. That was non-negotiable. That was a deal breaker, heating and cooling seats, okay? Number two, I know y'all gonna think I'm kind of flaky, but I don't care. Electronic seats, memory seats. Let me just say it like that. Memory seats. That's a fight right there. For those of y'all who don't know, memory seats are a fight in my household with me and Mr. Q. Because if Mr. Q has to drive, he needs his own setting. Because if I have to drive, because there are some times when I just say, do you want me to drive? Just move over. Let me drive. I need to be able to just go ahead and go right back to my settings. I don't need to be going up and down the road still trying to get back to my seating, my settings, my whatever. I don't need all that, okay? But I had to have memory seats because that was a fight in the car, okay? The Jeep, not so much. The Jeep, not so much because we know Jeep Wranglers, how they're built and everything. But in a car, the vehicle that's shared, memory seats was a must. No. Okay. Now, there was a couple of other things that I wanted, but they come standard in vehicles now. Things like CarPlay, satellite radio, outlets for the different, cords and all of that good stuff in the front and the back. Several, vents to make sure you're getting cool. Sunroof. Yes, I love the sunroof. I sometimes drive like that. So, keep me away. But anyway, yeah, needed that. That was just, I needed that. A want was folding side view mirrors. Because I don't have that now. That was a want. I just love that my car did that. But I've been riding along with, without folding mirrors for a while. So, hey, I was like, I can do without that. Now, my engine had to be a V6 or higher. My car was a V8. My first car, my maximum was a V6. I need a V6 or higher. I wanted 4-wheel drive. I didn't need it, but I wanted it. The number one deal breaker. See, I'm easy. I'm not hard. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hard. Number one deal breaker. Oh, also the for the steering wheel, adjustable, electric adjustable steering wheel. Be able to control the mirrors from the inside, electric. See, some of y'all don't remember what it's like not to have electric windows and be rolling on one. Have y'all seen that one commercial for Invisalign where? Okay, some of y'all don't remember that. Trust me. Okay, Jeeps, they still make those. Okay, for real. All right. So anyway, like I said, I have to have a V6 or larger. You can't give me nothing sound like a lawnmower. That can't do nothing for me. Mm-mm. No. No. Mm-mm. Number one deal breaker for me. I always dreamed of having his and hers vehicles. What I mean by his and hers vehicle, maybe the same vehicle, same brand, same color, different style maybe, or same style. Mr. Q's Jeep is granite crystal. You don't have granite crystal? Bye. That's not what I'm looking for. So, I made up all my list of my items that I wanted. Okay. The second thing I did was my research. Because I know I haven't car shopped. The last time we bought a vehicle was 2018. Okay. And that was because, the van, we got the Jeep Wrangler. Okay. Jeep Wranglers maintain their value. Even their resale value, they maintain their value. Okay. I'm so serious. So we already knew how much the Jeep was going to cost. And we knew a deal when we heard one. Because trust me, I've been doing my research on Jeeps forever. Since 2003. I already know how much they cost. So we got a good deal for his Jeep. So I said, okay, you ain't did no research, because I was just knew I was gonna have my car for a long time, but I guess not. So I had to get back in the game, do some research, see what new features were out there, see how much the cars. Let's just say it like this here: in Texas or any hill country or place that it snows or floods, you need an SUV. It floods here, you need an SUV. I can't tell you how many times I've been splashed by people in that Jeep Wrangler and feel bad because that thing is a monster. It's a beast. Do you hear me? And it's for, like I said, I drive that Jeep every chance I get, especially in bad weather. Honey, I had no problems. None. So you need something that sits high, especially if, like I said, you live in hill country, it rains, it snows, you need an SUV. So I already knew I wanted an SUV. There was no question. I already knew which one I wanted. My needle was stuck on Jeep. It was stuck on Jeep. You couldn't tell me nothing. His and hers Jeeps. All right. I even had the color picked out. I even had which one I wanted because my sissy, shout out to Shantae, hey, she had an Overland one time. And I loved her Jeep. So in my mind, I want an Overland. You can't tell me nothing. It got to be an Overland or higher. I don't want nothing under an Overland because honey, when I went on that Jeep website, that thing blew my mind. Do you know how many different versions of the Jeep Grand Cherokee there is? I'm so for real. You got the Limited. You got the Limited X. You got the 80th anniversary edition. You got the Trailhawk. You got the Overland. You got the Summit. And I know it's one more that I'm forgetting. That's enough, ain't it? They have about 8 to 10 versions of the Jeep Grand Cherokee. Okay? So I'm just like, Lord. So I started looking at the features, start getting an idea of how much it costs. If you go to the different websites, you can build your own vehicle, and it'll tell you, give you the manufacturer retail price. Okay. So once I got all of that in my head about how much it was going to cost, then I told myself, okay, this is number 3. Keep an open mind. Okay. Because at first, you can tell me nothing, honey. I was going to the dealer. I was going to get me a brand new Jeep. I ain't trying to hear that, honey. No, 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 no. So one day I was at work and I was discussing it with my coworkers. And then my coworker mentioned Kia. Kia has some good SUVs. I didn't know Kia had done come a long way, baby. Look at some Kias. Did y'all see my thumbnail? Okay, one of the SUVs in that thumbnail is the Kia Telluride. The Kia Telluride, 3 rows. Nice vehicle, okay? So I said, okay, I looked them up. I said, okay, see, sometimes you gotta have open mind because remember, we can't be carpool. We can't be carpool, okay? So we gotta get what we can afford. So I said, okay, cool, we gonna do that. So kept open mind, looked at different variations of SUVs. The one that caught my eye was the brand new Jeep Grand Cherokee L. Okay. It's picture time, y'all. Y'all already know. Y'all seen my thumbnail, right? So let's just get some visuals right quick. Rabbit hole ain't that long today. Okay. So heart was set on this one. This is the Kia Telluride. Don't they kind of look like a Jeep? They also have a Santa Fe. They have a few other SUVs. Trust me, I looked at a lot of SUVs. I looked at Toyota, the 4Runner, the Highlander. Sequoia was too big. And so that is, come on. See why you playing? You showing out because company here. That's what you doing. You showing out. Okay. So then I went to the car dealer and he showed me what was supposed to be an Overland and I hated it. So I remember seeing this. This is the brand new 2021 Jeep Grand Cherokee L. And the reason why it's the L, 3 seats, 3 rows. The regular Jeep Cherokee has 2. It has the front and the back. 3 rows. Don't that look nice? Not the color, but you know. Don't that look nice? Okay. And then this, my brother said, well, hey, that ain't out. It ain't even out yet. It's due at the end of the season. Now, the end of the season keep pushing. So I was like, I need a vehicle now. Okay. So he said, well, why don't you look at the Tahoe? Because my brother has a Tahoe. Okay. So we done kept the open mind. We narrowed it down to those 4. Okay. We're not going to even go into all the rest of them. We're going to go just the 4. Okay. Yes, Kia has stepped up their game. Okay. And I'm going to tell you why. Because this is the research I found. I did my homework. So now that I've done my homework, I said, okay, let's go take a look at some of these. Now, the Telluride just came out last year and they've already had a slight body style change. It's very popular, okay? So I'm thinking in my old mind, because if you ain't been car shopping in a while, you still back there. You need to come on up here. We in the pandemic, okay? You need to come on up here, okay? So I'm thinking, well, I can get last year's model. You know what I'm saying? It'll be all right. I figure I can look at a cheaper Tahoe because, you know, a used Tahoe, low mileage, you know, because it don't have to be brand new. I opened my mind. I said, keep open mind because it's all about getting something that you like and you can afford, okay? So, okay, coolio. I kept open mind, did my research. So I said, okay, let's go to the car dealers and look at some of these things to make sure that I like them. Where we at? 1, 2, 3. Tip number 4. Only deal with a reputable dealer or dealership. When I initially went to that Jeep dealership that I went to look at that, and I saw that Overland, I was looking for the gentleman, excuse me, that sold Mr. Q his Jeep. Down to earth, cool. Neither one of them was there. So I had to deal with the guy that was there. Where we at? I'm trying to keep up. 1, 2, 3, 4. A caveat to number 4 is, if you can help it, don't deal with new dealers, because they don't know what they're doing. Anytime you go into a dealership and you know more about what's coming in their vehicles than they do, don't do it. They're going to waste your time. Okay? They're going to waste your time. Now, I watched a lot of videos on this subject. I did my research. And of course, toward the end, I'm going to show you some of the videos I watched. But it helped coach me for when I went, because I already knew Mr. Q wasn't going to have time to go with me because Mr. Q's work schedule done changed. So I figured, just go ahead, do the research. And the way he is you need to do your homework, then you come back to the table with all the facts, because he's going to have questions and you need to be able to answer all of them. Okay? So, dude wasted my time. What he showed me turned out wasn't even a Jeep Grand Cherokee. Told me we could go build the Grand L so I can get an idea of how much it costs. I done set up that 30 minutes only for you to come back and tell me, oh, we can't do it because it ain't coming out to March. It's May. I was like, excuse me, did you say March, like 2022? I need a car now, 2021. I don't need no car in 2022. I need a car in 2021. All right. So I left mad. Okay, so I was like, okay, let's go back to the drawing board. Let's go watch some videos. And there are comparison videos out there. I'm so for real. There are videos out there of people showing you the outside of the cars, the insides of the cars, telling you what they do and whatnot. And one of the guys that I saw that I really love, I think his channel is Raiti's Rides. Because he works at one of those dealerships that has more than just one brand, he has a lot of videos on different stuff. Baby, can you give me a small glass of water? Okay, we're going to put this candle out. I think because I'm sitting over this candle. So then, the other dude that tells you how to negotiate, what questions to answer and not answer. Dad, can you give me a small glass of water? His name is Chevy Dude. Love him. Helpful. Very helpful. So I looked at a lot of their videos. Looked at a lot of videos that tell you what to look for. If there's any thanks, babe. If there's any problems with the vehicle that you're looking at. Excuse me, y'all. And then I was like, okay, that's how I narrowed it down to those 4. So the first thing I did was I said, okay, let's go to the dealer websites and build these 4 vehicles so we can see how much they cost. Now, mind you, I already did the Jeeps. Excuse me. So I said, okay, let's go do Tahoe. That was over before it began. Tahoe starts at $60,000. For real. $60,000. Can you imagine how much a used one costs? Nope. So I said, if we find a used one, we'll look at it, but don't nobody really have used ones. That's how popular they are.
It's spicy.
In Texas, trucks, SUVs, and Jeeps are very popular here. Okay, let's go look at this Telluride. Because like I said, I looked at all the videos, I compared, so I know what I want. Telluride looks promising. All right, so I narrowed it down. Let's hit the dealers and the used car dealers. So what I did was, after work, whatever was on my way home, that's what I hit. I had to take Mr. Q to a procedure appointment one day. So after that, I went out to the dealers to find it. To find what I was looking for, because the first Jeep dealer didn't have it. 4 Jeep dealers, only one had something that I never thought of looking at, because in my mind, I was going to get Overland or above. They had the 80th anniversary Jeep, and I test drove it, loved it, smooth ride, everything, loved everything about it. Okay, cool. Knock that down. Let's see if we can find a used one. No 2020 models on the lot. Went to a used car lot. On the used car lot, turns out I went to 2. It turns out CarMax and Sierra, they're a local Jeep, Chrysler. They're another one that have a bunch of brands, Nissan, everything. The used Jeep, 2020, 23,000 miles, was $42,000. You heard me. Brand new Jeep, 80th anniversary, base price $43,000. So which one you gonna buy? I'm not buying the used one. I'm gonna buy a new one if I can get it. I'm like 40-some thousand for the used one. 2019. They had a 2019. It had, I kid you not, 30,000 miles on it. They wanted 44,000. Excuse me, 44,000. Honey, I said, So I had already made my mind, but I said, let me go to CarMax. Went to CarMax. They had none on the lot. However, the best thing about CarMax is you can go on their website and you can put in the car, make and model, year that you're looking for, and they can tell you where the car is. The only thing is you have to pay to have it shipped to you. For real, that's it. It's not much. I think it's like $100. It depends on where it is and where you are. So the one they had was 44,000, and I was like, oh man. The other thing, so basically the other thing I found is when I go to the dealer lots, mostly the only colors they had was white. Every lot, white. They might have black. White was number 1 color. Black was number 2. They maybe had a wine maroon color, but mainly white. So I was like, this don't make no sense. I do not want a white vehicle. Man, even the used car lots, the used places. So I said, okay. Did a search, still couldn't find a used Tahoe, nowhere. I even had the dealers now. Sometimes the dealers can look and see if maybe one of their, closer dealers have vehicles. Nobody had a Tahoe. Most of the people, if they had the Jeep, according to the salesperson, if they had the Jeep, it was white. Remember I told you, granite crystal, no white. We not doing white. It had to be granite crystal. That was a deal breaker. So I said, okay, it's time to go check out this Telluride. Now they don't have very many Hyundai dealerships here. Don't have very many Hyundai dealerships here. So I went to one that was close to the job. Got there. They had two in stock. Evidently, I underestimated the popularity of the Hyundai. The reason why Hyundai is so popular now, besides them changing their vehicle styles, have you seen a Hyundai lately? Even the cars look good. The warranty is out of sight. They have some awesome warranties, and you don't pay extra for them. That's the thing. A lot of their warranties is for the life of the car. For real, for real. So, two Tellurides. There was one on the lot, but it belonged to a customer. He brought it in to get something put on it. So I was like, dang, I really like that one. So they brought another one out. It was white. Base model Telluride. Nothing wrong with the base model Telluride, but it didn't have heating and cooling seats. Remember? That's a deal breaker. Didn't have the folded in mirrors. That's a want. We didn't care. Heating and cooling seats. And then it had nice room in it. And then the way you let those backseat designs was so easy. That dude said, fix his lips. And I said, so how much is this? The sticker price said $36,000. He said, oh no, come over here. He showed me this paper on the front of the vehicle. There was a dealer markup on the vehicle of $5,000, which brought the vehicle up to $41,000 and something. Might as well say $42,000. I said, excuse me, what's a dealer markup? A dealer markup is when they're charging extra for a vehicle because it's popular and low in stock. In other words, it's high in demand, but they don't have the supply to meet the demand. What? Are you kidding me? Then I found something else out. The reason why there's such a vehicle shortage is evidently there's a chip that are made for vehicles here in the U.S. This chip is made in China, I believe. And because of the pandemic, the plant has been closed. So they haven't been able to make as many vehicles. Honey. So that's why the Hyundai dealer, the guy, he was like, as soon as we get one in, it's gone. Then I asked, well, he said, well, I have two coming in 2 weeks. I figured, okay, I can wait 2 weeks. Well, how much are those? Dude quoted $50,000 and above. I can go get me a Jeep. Matter of fact, I can wait on the Jeep Grand Cherokee L. But unfortunately, because of this chip situation, they don't know when it's coming. And I can't wait that long because Mr. Q wanted his Jeep back. And trust me, I wanted to give him his Jeep back because with my bad knees, I'm having to climb up. He has an elevated Jeep. I'm having to climb up and out and roll out of that bed. I don't climb out, I roll out. Roll out. So, okay, fine. So I was frustrated then. And I just called Bay and just told him what was going on. We went to dinner, told him what happened. He said, I told you who to go talk to. Go talk to Leon, and I can't remember the other guy's name that sold him his Jeep. I said, baby, I told you the day I went over there, they were not there. He said, okay. He said, I'll handle this. I said, please. He said, I'll find them. But yeah, but dealer markup? Are you kidding me? I'm supposed to pay you $5,000 for the privilege of buying that vehicle? You know what I could do with $5,000? You know how many Doonies, how many Brahmins, Patricia Nash, Michael Kors, you know how many bags I can buy? That's a Louis Vuitton bag and a wallet. Depending on which one you buy, you might be able to get another SLG. Oh my God. Honey, they are doing dealer markups now because the supply and demand is so low. Even the used car dealerships, supply is low, demand is high. If you don't believe me, Google it. Google is your friend. I'm so for real. So this is what ended up happening. Miss Q say, send me what you want. And when I go take the Jeep to get it serviced tomorrow, because I was teleworking that day, he said, I'll talk to them and see what they can do. So I sent him 3 Jeeps. 3. Had open mind, because remember, the 80th anniversary edition, the Trailhawk, and the Overland. I said, any of those 3. Okay. So what happened is Leon did a search and he located my unicorn in Houston and he had it shipped here. So that was my Mother's Day present. It took 2 days to get here. So Mrs. Q has been a happy camper ever since. Okay, so another thing, where we at? 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, if you do all of those things and you're dealing with a reputable car dealer, you know what I'm saying, dealership, you can trust it, okay? So what happened is Mr. Q basically because he already know, I didn't want nothing else. After going through all that, that's what I want. This is color I want. These are the features I want. One of the 3, I'm happy. So he found my Jeep, sent me the sticker. Is that everything you want? You sure? Okay. So he ordered the vehicle for me. It came in 2 days. And yeah. And Mr. Q basically pre-did. I didn't even know you could pre-do paperwork. He already knew I was going to. I didn't know that. When I went to pick up my vehicle, you know how long we was at the dealership? 1 hour. Ain't that unheard of? 1 hour. If you want a headache, there are 2 things you can buy that will give you a headache. A car and a house. Because you're going to be there for a minute. You might as well get comfortable. You might as well don't have nothing else to do because you're going to be there for a while because you're going to be signing and everything. Wasn't that a blessing? So, yeah. Mr. Q had pre-did paperwork, driver license, credit check, all that good stuff. So we went in, car came, all I had to do was do a walk around. Now, one of the things I will tell you is, just because they order it for you, they don't. If something is wrong, that don't mean you have to take it. Okay? No, they don't. You don't have to take it if something's wrong with it. Okay? But if it's everything, it meets your expectations, honey, all y'all heard me doing was squealing around the child. What? That's all y'all heard me was squealing. So, yeah, that's my car adventure. Now, if they order it for you, be sure. Don't have them order something on a whim and you not ready. Wait till you good and ready. When you show you know what you want, can't nobody tell you nothing. This is it. We gonna hallelujah when they get here. Hey, one of the dealers made a joke. He said, we forever ordering something. Everything we have out here, he said, that's the flow model. Don't nobody want that. Because they had ordered this other guy, this, I forgot what it's called, but it's a Jeep truck. I don't like those, but it ain't for me. And yeah, so they ordered my vehicle, so I was like, okay. And I'm just telling y'all, I'm just blessed. I'm riding. I'm out of Mr. Q's hair until the next episode. So let's go over it again. And our takeaways from tonight's Real Talk Tuesday. So, buying your vehicle, these are some of the things that will help. 1, know what you want. Okay? That includes year, make, model, features, used, new. Now, don't just have your mind set on new. Look at used as well, because they have some out there with very low mileage that are used. They probably was at the dealer. They probably just use them for as loaners. You know what I'm saying? And get that VIN number. Make sure you check what is it? Carfax. Get your Carfax. I'm just saying, for real, for real. If the dealer is gonna order your vehicle, get the VIN number so you compare that VIN number when the vehicle get there to make sure it's the exact same one. Okay? So know what you want. Number 2, do your research. All of y'all here on YouTube, so y'all know about YouTube. Trust me, there are many videos on YouTube that you can watch to help you in your research. As far as if some people have had issues with the vehicle, what they don't like about their vehicle, what they like about their vehicle, the features, you know what I'm saying? They will show. There are so many videos on here, and like I said at the end when we go back over this, then I'm going to show you the 2 guys who helped me the most in my research. Okay, so once you do your research, 3, keep an open mind. If it's not a deal breaker, if it's something you can live without, okay, my vehicle ain't got to have that. Okay, cool. But if you got deal breakers, don't get something you don't want, because you will regret it. This is a big purchase. This is considered a car is a big purchase. I guess it's gonna get you from A to Z, but you still sometimes want to be comfortable, especially if you take a lot of trips. We here in Texas, we drive a lot. Texas is big. It takes you 2 days to drive across Texas. For real, for real. Ask my brother-in-law. Okay. So after you 3, keep an open mind. 4, only deal with the reputable dealer and dealership. Okay? Because they're going to tell you the truth. They're going to tell you facts. They're not going to try to feed you a whole bunch of fiction. You know what I'm saying? Trust me. Okay? I'm just saying. And then when you get to the dealer, I didn't say this, but I kind of said it when Mr. Q went. To keep from wasting your time when you get there to talk to that reputable dealer or dealership, let them know what you want up front. Don't answer no questions about are you looking to trade in? How much money you going to put down? How much money can you afford per month? Don't answer none of them questions. If you ain't ready, you ain't ready. Don't let them rush you, okay? Don't let them wear you down. I'm just saying, for real, for real. Okay. Where we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 6. Remember, ask them if they can look in inventory, because sometimes they might not have it on the lot, but they can call another dealership and get it transferred to you at that dealership. Okay. CarMax does it. I think Carvana does it. Regular dealerships do it. For real. Okay? And remember, if something is wrong with it, make sure you check out everything on that vehicle. Yes, be picky. Don't be worrying about them. This is your money. You spending your money. So you be very picky when you inspecting that vehicle before you take possession of it. Before you sign on the dotted line. Okay? All right. So that's going to do it for tonight. Let me show y'all the 2 guys that I was telling y'all about on YouTube. And if y'all want, I'll go and post their stuff in the information section of this video when it's over with. And I can also post it on my community page and on Instagram. So that way y'all can have a direct line to them. I even made me a whole little folder and was sticking videos in there, so when I had time to watch them, I could watch them later. For real. I got a playlist. Let me see. I got one that's called Jeep. My son on that side. See, there's my Jeep playlist. Anything I want to know, any research, whatever, I've just stuck it in there. And when I get a chance, I go back and watch it. Okay, so let me see if I can find the first guy is Raiti's Rides. I don't know if y'all can see that. Raiti's Rides. Now, he does a lot of demo videos as far as showing you what the car, telling you what the car is, the engine, showing you what it look like, showing you the inside, the outside, kind of explaining what little buttons do sometimes. And what's so funny about him is he always compares stuff to food. You could put 20 Twinkies in there, or you could just fill this up with Skittles. Or I love him, and he's not boring. That's what I love about him. So if you just want to compare, he has comparison videos on there. Like I said, whatever vehicle basically you're looking for, a lot of times, more than likely, he has a video that covers that vehicle. I was able to see Hyundai comparison video, Toyota, even what's that new brand? Genesis. He had Genesis. Like I said, Jeep. He covered every vehicle I wanted to see. He covered. He even had a video talking about the Grand Jeep Cherokee L and the Grand Wagon. They're bringing that vehicle back. The Wagoneer. That's what it's called. That's what I like about him. So that's one. The second guy, like I said, it's easy to remember his name. Chevy Dude. Who can't remember Chevy Dude? Okay, Chevy Dude. This is what I like about Chevy Dude. Chevy Dude is an actual dealer. He's a salesman at a dealership in Kentucky, I think. Chevy Dude tells you what to do, what not to do when you go in looking at vehicles, what questions to answers right off. You know what I'm saying? That's what he does. He tells you what the numbers are. He tells you how dealers charge you. He tells you what fees to look for. He tells you what you can negotiate. I love Chevy Dude. Okay, I'm subscribed to Chevy Dude. Okay, because even after this is over with, I'm going to keep watching Chevy Dude. Because Chevy Dude is thebomb.com. Okay, so let me show you a few of the videos that Chevy Dude had that helped me out. Okay, let me see. Where did I do Real Talk Tuesday? Okay, so I stuck some of them in here. So one of them was 9 fees to never pay a car dealer. Another one was buying a car, 5 questions to ask first. Okay. Another video, 2 pro tips to make you the best car negotiator. This one was my favorite. Questions to never answer on a car lot. And he tells you why. Questions to never answer on the car lot, car buying tips. He gives you tips on what to buy. There was some comparison videos of the Kia Telluride. He even told about how a Georgia dealership screwed us on a new truck. And this is where I got the thing about if you're having the dealer order you a vehicle to make sure you do a thorough check on it. Because he tells a story about how the dealer, they ordered a vehicle from a dealer and they didn't let them know that there was some damage to it that they repaired. He even tells you how to spot sleazy salesmen. So yeah, those 2 guys, I watched a lot of their videos, helped me out tremendously. So like I said, what I do is I just put their channel in the information section of the video and my community tab. And so that way, if you're interested or whenever you get ready to buy a car and you're interested, you can go check them out. I'm telling you, buying a car now is so much different than it was back in the day. Pandemic not playing with none of us, okay? All right, y'all. I want to thank y'all for coming by. I really appreciate y'all stopping in to hear about my car buying experience. I'm just glad it's over. See, I got more gray hair. All right, y'all. So, of course, I will be back on Friday for Real Friday. Last PSA, the Coach Boutique SAS starts Thursday. Okay, so I'm just saying it starts Thursday. Also, the Coach Outlet, I think they released the Pride collection. If not, they're giving early access to, the members that have signed up for the website, whatever, So yeah, so if you're interested in that, you might want to go on and check that out. All right, y'all. I will see y'all on Friday, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right? Love you. Bye-bye. Oh, don't forget to thumbs up this video.